to know. This is a TransStar camera looking from the northwest part of town, and what you're seeing is an overturned vehicle. No one is able to access the 290 inbound off-ramp to I-10. So my 290 northwest commuters, you will have to continue southbound on 610 and U-turn. That's going to be painful for anybody who exits Woodway, especially if this lingers 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, because that feeder road at Woodway becomes very busy and it's painful. So I'll keep you posted on all of the ramp conditions in that area, but again, it's the northwest side of the loop. It's a ramp that's impacted. You can see that Katy Freeway at the Heights, no problems. I'm also understanding that the Southwest Freeway inbound roadwork approaching Hillcroft blocks a couple of lanes. This is 69 down at Derry Ashford, no problems, and no visibility looking from those particular camera shots. Cheetah, you were saying that we are sort of fog though?
We do. Sugarland is
going to be talking about this issue all morning long. It is a deadly crash northwest quadrant of 610. So think of 290 right at I-10. I know those ramps are confusing, but anybody trying to access the I-10 ramp won't be able to do so. You can see police and emergency crews obviously on scene. There's also going to be an investigation. So anybody driving on this side of town will have to continue southbound on the west loop and then U-turn. So I have a feeling it's going to be really busy around Woodway later this morning. Right now, not too bad, but later when we have more traffic hitting that area, it's going to cost you extra time because everyone's going to be funneling off and trying to U-turn at that location. This overturned vehicle is involved. This happened around 4:15ish this morning. Investigation could be anywhere between 3 to 5 hours. That's why I say this could linger for quite some time into the rush hour. I did want to go to our other camera shots that do look pretty decent. So anybody else hitting the roadways, you pretty much got it made. From the Gulf Freeway here at Telephone, leaving Galveston County, to any other highway like 59 East Tex, if you're accessing that, up to IAH. I'll see you back in about 10 minutes with the very latest. Now back to you.
And edible.
Yeah. Eat, decorate, all the things. That looks so fun.
Your kids are going to be bouncing off the wall after eating all that.
Yeah.
I think that's better than hard-boiled eggs. Did you guys ever hide them in the house when you were growing up, and then somebody didn't find one, and then then there's like this old decrepit egg 5 years later? So marshmallows they will eat, I feel like, on the fly.
Do much better.
As if they didn't need more candy, but whatever.
That is true.
On the special day.
I know.
Time now 5:16, and all right, out to the road, Jet. It is already a busy in the worst way Tuesday morning.
Yes, crash. Never want to talk about that, but that's what I'm locked in and focused on for now, because all of your other highways are really quiet. So if you're waking up on the northeast part of town, maybe you're waking up in Pearland, no trouble for you guys. But for hours, we are going to see the 290 inbound off-ramp to I-10, that connector, out of service. So it could impact 290. Eventually it will, the longer this investigation takes place. Crash happened about 4:15. 290 inbound ramp to I-10 shut down, so you'll have to continue southbound on 610. Emergency crews and personnel are out on scene. I see one vehicle, it looks like a police vehicle, being towed with a flatbed tow truck, with I think it's a completely separate issue. I did want to take you to another camera shot because this helps to spell out the ramp that's closed. This is 290. This is inbound, or you would take I-10 into town or out of town. Investigators are on scene. This is traffic continuing southbound along the west loop toward the Galleria. Those lanes remain open and non-impacted. So that's what we're seeing here on this TransStar camera shot, and I'll be monitoring that throughout the morning for you. Overturned vehicle is what they are attending to and what they will continue to have to haul away and clear for drivers. Right now, nice and smooth in from Sugarland, 22 minutes for that drive. I am understanding that some visibility problems could impact you though. Cheetah Craft here with the details. Cheetah, a reroute on the northwest part of town. Now, it's not the only problem that's working, and it's not the only thing I'm going to talk about, but I am going to continue to remind you that the 290 inbound connector ramp to I-10 is closed. Actually, anybody trying to access I-10. North Loop commuters trying to access I-10, you can't take the off ramps. They are blocked with a deadly crash and investigation that continues. So you see the emergency crews that are blocking the ramp. That's for North Loop drivers trying to make their way to I-10. 290 drivers trying to make their way to I-10. This is where the connector ramps usually take you. You won't be able to use those. You'll have to go southbound on the west loop and U-turn. So this will be working for several more hours, even if you don't work until the 7:30, 8 o'clock hour. That overturned vehicle needs to be removed. They need to wash down the pavement and reopen the highway after an investigation. So it'll take quite some time. Also, Cheetah, a bus that's the Southwest Freeway inbound at Buffalo Speedway. It looks like it's only blocking a right shoulder, but already busy here in traffic.
Okay, well, you are
On the roads?
Nope. As a matter of fact, plays for quite some time. A crash happened around 3:30 this morning, ended up being a fatality on the 290 Northwest inbound connector ramp to I-10. Those fatalities take anywhere between 3 and 5 hours to investigate. So if you count all those hours up, could be here 7:30, 8:30 in the morning. So who can't access what? Well, it's the 290 inbound ramp to I-10 that's not accessible. If you're a North Loop driver headed southbound trying to take those same connector ramps, you won't be able to do that either. What you will be doing is going southbound on 610, exiting Woodway right here and making the U-turn. And this gets very busy around 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning onward. So right around Woodway, I do expect some hefty delays. Our emergency crews are still out on scene. I'm going to be showing you this camera shot throughout the morning and looking at the other 2 camera shots that I have for you. This is the on-ramp where you can see investigators out on scene. No traffic would get through. Those are the ramps that are blocked with the deadly crash that involves this overturned vehicle. So the 3 camera angles that we have on this particular incident. The other problem that I wanted to tell you, Southwest Freeway, this bus caught fire, so emergency crews, fire crews just showed up on the scene a couple of minutes ago as well, blocking a feeder lane. This is going to be inbound after that discount tire, as you can see. So a little bit of brake light activity in the area, but all in all, if you're coming in from Fort Bend, there's not a ton happening. I did want to show you what it looks like back here at Bissonnet. It's just once you get closer to Buffalo Speedway where you'll see a couple of brake lights. Cheetah, I'm seeing that the visibility is okay here, but we are looking at fog this morning. Dry roads, say?
dry roads. That's
Now, Jen, I know you've had a lot of problems out there on the roads. What's the latest?
Yeah, so moving just fine. So take, for example, Woodlands, 33 minutes. Nice drive time right now with traffic beginning to build in downtown Houston and a little bit around the Shepherd Curve. North Beltway, I'm seeing a touch of traffic. If you're waking up in Kingwood, 24 minutes down 69. Our trouble sits here on the northwest part of town. That's where we've been talking about a deadly crash, a police investigation, and also the Southwest Freeway, a bus fire. So other than those 2 problems, we are just looking at traffic generally build. But this deadly crash is going to block the 290 inbound ramp to I-10. It's going to start impacting 290 traffic. It already is, as traffic tries to figure out, okay, wait, which way am I going? What's happening? You can continue southbound on the West Loop and U-turn at Woodway, but otherwise police are going to be blocking lanes, as you can see, and steering drivers away from that area. If you're a 610 driver, you also cannot access the normal off ramps to I-10 in either direction. Again, southbound on the West Loop is what you'll have to do, and U-turn at Woodway. So it will take you more time, especially the longer you wait, 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, the busier that area gets. We still see the overturned vehicle, so until I see some progress made, I'll be warning you that they are not close to clearing the scene at all. Other than that, the Southwest Freeway is a little stop and go due to a bus fire. Impact can be felt along the feeder road and also along the main lanes, just by a touch. I mean, your drive time in from Sugar Land really wasn't too bad, still under a half an hour. HOV lanes across town are also moving really well. Well, you might be cracking your windows just a little bit because of a chill down, right, Cheetah? Ahead.
right, especially tomorrow morning will be
The map, but things just got worse. We have a new problem on the East Tex Freeway southbound in Texas for anybody coming in from the Kingwood area. But first, our deadly crash, 290, the inbound off ramp to I-10. They are out of service, already backing up 290. If you're in the Roslyn area, it's already painful as drivers have to steer away from the I-10 connector ramp and they have to continue southbound on the West Loop. Feeder Road is busy as well. I'm going to show you the other shot that we have here showing that if you're taking 610 trying to access the I-10 corridor, again, can't take the I-10 Katy Freeway off ramps from the northwest part of town. You can see that usually traffic would be right here. Well, they've stopped that since 3:30 when this deadly crash took place. In addition to all of those camera shots and the overturned vehicle that we're seeing there that that needs to be cleared. Those are all the camera shots related to that deadly crash. East Tex Freeway, this is going to be northbound at Texas. This is blocking multiple lanes. Those of you coming or going from the Kingwood area, it is painful. Also Southwest Freeway inbound at Buffalo Speedway. Still looking at that bus fire from earlier. Cheetah just packed here in traffic. Deadly crash lingers and causing havoc for my 290 commuters. Your drive time currently is anywhere between 26 and 30 minutes in from Cypress. If you are leaving Sugar Land, 34 minutes. You've got trouble inbound around Buffalo Speedway and then heavy in downtown Houston, all due to a crash at 59 in Texas. Kingwood commuters are also impacted by that very same crash. 36 minutes for the drive time. All three drive times, 290, Sugar Land, and Kingwood, I do expect to increase. The 290 corridor, the inbound connector ramps to I-10 are blocked because of a deadly crash. It's been working since 3:30 this morning. It likely will be closed anywhere between 3 to 5 hours, which would set us to 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning when peak time travel begins. Over to you. Yesterday, it is brutal for drivers all within downtown and the northwest quadrant. 290 inbound, the off ramps to I-10 are not accessible. This is also impacting the North Loop, so both of those highways are to be avoided. Take side streets like 11th or 18th if you're here in the northwest part of town. If you're on 290, maybe take your favorite side street that runs parallel to 290 like Hempstead Highway. Stay off of the 290 corridor because it is backed up with those off ramps blocked. A deadly crash happened about 3:30 this morning. The investigation continues, so I did want to show you multiple camera shots here. If any of these look familiar to you, these are the ramps that normally take you inbound on I-10 or outbound, and of course they are closed and will be for a while longer because here's the vehicle involved. They still haven't towed it away, so we still have a while longer before we are looking at the scene clearing. The Southwest Freeway or 69 East Tex and downtown. Cheetah, it's an ailer involved right here at Texas. It's backing things up all near downtown on both the East Tex and the Southwest. Painful for drivers. Brutal in traffic, which means you're going to be stuck in it. All right, if you are leaving Kingwood, 40 minutes down 69. Sugar Land, you're looking at least 43 minutes once you get to the highway from your area into downtown Houston. Cypress, your drive time 44 minutes. As you guys know, we've been tracking that deadly crash on the 290 corridor inbound to I-10. I'm going to zoom in so you can see what's going on. In addition to those two hot spots, 225 inbound around Pasadena, we have some heavy conditions. Also, if you're coming in just east of Mont Belvieu, I'm noticing some issues working on the I-10 East Freeway. But here in town, in the downtown area, right near the GRB, we're heavy in both directions. This is all due to a northbound problem right at the GRB. Impacts can be felt at the southwest, also down the East Tex, and the North Loop and 290 are impacted with that deadly crash right here on the west side. And I'll leave you with this live look of 290 where you can't take the off ramp to I-10. Please try to take Hempstead Highway as soon as you see the brake lights. Good morning. All right, for drivers, it's going to be a long one for all of my highways, but specifically, you guessed it, I'm going to downtown and I'm going to revisit the northwest because these are our two major problem spots. This is a deadly crash on 290. The off ramps to I-10 are shut down. This is just a normal crash, but two right there in the same vicinity, 59 East Tex at Texas, right near the GRB. We'll start with the deadly crash. The ramps to I-10 are shut down and have been since 3:30 this morning, having heavy impact to the North Loop, also to 290. If you're a 290 commuter, consider taking Hempstead. If you wake up in Garden Oaks, consider taking 20th, 11th Street, 18th Street to bypass the delays on the 610 loop. These are the ramps that are closed. I'm noticing some progress only because a couple of the vehicles are now connected to tow trucks. So a little bit of progress, but still not yet close to clearing. Can I say that? Because we still have this vehicle down the roadway and crews still scattered about for quite a ways. So the 290 incident at I-10 is still a major problem. East Tex Freeway at Franklin, this is the northbound direction right in the downtown area, having impacts to, you guessed it, every single highway within downtown, but specifically 59, 225 over on the east side of town, busy inbound at Pasadena with a rather minor problem working there. Here are your current drive times. If you are leaving LaPorte, just under 20 minutes to get into town. Clear Lake, 35 minutes up I-45. Sugar Land, King Kingwood, you know you're sitting between 45 and 50 minutes for that drive. Cheetah, we were looking at some scattered fog earlier. How are we doing now? You know, it's 3.5 hours. This deadly crash has been working, having impacts to the Cypress drive time. 41 minutes down to 90. Katy, you're looking at 48 minutes. If you're waking up in Kingwood or the Sugarland area, you're looking at almost 50 minutes into town with a problem still working by the GRB, as you can see down here on the bottom part of your screen. Cheetah?